Mr. Draper, your presence is required.
Even I knew that. Because she said so.
Well, he wanted to do it in the video.
So we're going to have her?
No, she's going to be on the video. We're live now. We're on my phone. It'll be on YouTube. We're going to be real quiet just for a few minutes. That's what we got to do. Hey, remember, let me run. We are gathered here today with friends and family to join Mike Draper and Pamela in holy matrimony. It is a joyful time when we witness the love of two people expressed in the joining of their lives together. The Lord has ordained that man should leave his father and mother and take unto himself a wife, and the two should become one flesh. It's our privilege to stand in this tradition as witnesses to this God-ordained institution of marriage. We realize it's a holy occasion. Mike and Pamela, marriage is a covenant of faith and trust between a man and a woman, requiring openness of life and thought, free from doubt and suspicion, and a commitment to speak the truth in love to one another. Marriage is also a covenant of hope that endures all things, in which both husband and wife commit themselves to interpret each other's behavior with understanding and compassion, and to never give up trying to communicate with each other. Marriage, therefore, is a covenant of love in which both husband and wife empty themselves of their own concerns and take upon the concerns of each other as they love and care for one another. There are many scriptures about love. The most famous and sometimes hardest to follow is the love chapter. 1 Corinthians 13. If I speak with the tongues of men and of angels, but do not have love, I become a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. If I have the gift of prophecy and know all mysteries and all knowledge, and I have all faith, so as to remove mountains, but do not have love, I am nothing. If I give all my possessions to feed the poor, if I surrender my body to be burned, but do not have love, it profits me nothing. Love is patient. Love is kind. It is not jealous. Love does not brag. It is not arrogant. Does not act unbecomingly. It does not seek its own. It is not provoked. Does not take into account a wrong suffered. Does not rejoice in unrighteousness, but rejoices with the truth. Bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, and endures all things. Love never fails. It deals with what love is, patient and kind, rejoicing in truth. Love hides the faults of others. It believes, it hopes, it endures all things, and it holds up in adversity. It deals with what love is not: jealous, bragging, arrogant, unbecoming, selfish, provoked, or thinking evil thoughts. It says that anything we do without love is worthless. It says love never fails. But verse 13 says, but now faith, hope, and love abide these three, but the greatest of these is love. The top thing in life are faith, hope, and love, and the greatest is love. Love does conquer all. Love only comes from God. 1 John 4:7. Beloved, let us love one another, for love is from God, and everyone who loves is born of God and knows God. The one who does not love does not know God, for God is love. Mike and Pamela, knowing what love is, knowing what love is not, and knowing that true love only comes from God, and that your love for each other should be read as in the love chapter. Do you both come freely and without reservation, desiring to commit yourself one to another in the covenant of marriage?
You do.
Yeah, you do. Mike, do you take Pamela to be your wedded wife, to live together in the covenant of marriage? Will you love her and comfort her, honor and keep her in sickness and in health, forsaking all others, and be faithful to her as long as you both shall live? Pamela, do you take Mike to be your wedded husband, to live together in the covenant of marriage? Will you love him and comfort him, honor and keep him in sickness and in health, forsaking all others, and be faithful to him as long as you both shall live? Some of you are ready. So Mike and Pamela, the unbroken circle of the ring represents many things. It's a symbol of eternity because there's no beginning or end to it. It's a symbol of the pledges you're about to make to each other and the strength of your commitment. And it's a link in the spiritual chain that binds you together. Pamela, you're going to help that. Now, place the ring on Mike's finger and repeat after me. With this ring, I give myself to you. I place my strength in the service of your happiness. Your dreams I will share. Your burdens I will bear. From now until forever, I will be incomplete without you. Mike, place the ring on Pamela's finger and repeat after me. With this ring, I give myself to you. I place my strength in the service of your happiness. Your dreams I will share. Your burdens I will bear. From now until forever, I will be incomplete without you. You have entered into the holy covenant of marriage, held sacred by God since the dawn of time. May your joy last forever and your disappointments be few. By the power vested in me by the laws of the state of Texas, and looking to God for divine sanction, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Mike, you may kiss your bride. Oh, not too much. So you are now and forever known as Mr. and Mrs. Mike Draper. Y'all give my hand. All right, give Jordan a hand. It's been a while, okay? So I know there's brisket somewhere. I don't know where, but there's brisket.
That's the reason why you wanted to.
That's the only reason I did this. So, all right.
Keep playing, Jordan.
Yeah.